KamBeInspired here with yet another video. How many times do you find yourself worrying about something that hasn't even happened yet? Yes, we've all done it, and today I'm going to share ways on how to cure worry. Straight away, let's go into tactic number 1. I want you to remember, worrying does not change anything. Yes, I understand we all have things we worry about. We have things that occupy our minds. But I'm here to remind you that worrying about that thing that hasn't happened is not going to change it. You've heard that saying, 99% of the worries of the things we worry about don't even happen. Why? Because our mind, our subconscious, is programmed to worry about things in the future. Can you imagine if you use that same energy to think about the great things that could happen, to think about your goals and dreams, to think about your heartfelt desires, to think about your goals that you are working towards? Think about it. Worry is something you've made up in your mind that hasn't even happened, that may never happen. I want you to look back on the things that you worried about. How many of the things that you worried about actually came to pass? How many of the things you worried about that actually came to fruition? 99% of the time, they never happened, but you were so busy worrying that you actually forgot to live in the present moment. Let me share a moment when I really worried so much. When I set up to do my first personal development seminar, my worries kicked in saying, "Come, what if no one shows up? Come, you're going to stand up to speak and you're going to forget your speech." And guess what? That night before, I found myself worrying so much that I could not get any sleep until I got that courage and said, "You know what? Let this happen. Whatever happens I made the decision. I am going to do this seminar no matter what." But I was worrying so much to that extent that I was losing my sleep until I had to talk to that negative voice and I said, "Stop it. It was just too much." So that's the first one. I want you to remember, worrying is not going to change anything. Tactic number 2. Action cures worry. Most of the time when we worry about things, it's because we're stagnant. Most of the things we worry about, sometimes you just have to take that action. You're worrying because you're worried about something that hasn't happened. Take action towards your goals and dreams. I want you to take action towards the things you are worrying about. Action cures worry. The only reason you're worrying so much is because you are not in action. The reason you're worrying so much is because you are not in movement. But once you start moving towards the things you're worrying about, guess what? Slowly by slowly, they start to dissipate. Slowly by slowly, they start to disappear. So I want you to use action to cure your worry. Yes, there may be something that's occupying your mind, but once you're busy in action, then guess what? What's going to happen is slowly by slowly, those worries will become less and less and less. How about you worked on decreasing your worry? Because sometimes you find yourself worrying all day about something. My challenge to you is to take action towards what it is you are worrying about. Tactic number 3. I want you to will yourself not to worry. What does this mean? Sometimes we have to use our will. Sometimes we have to force ourselves to say, "You know what? This is occupying my mind, but I'm not going to worry about it. This is occupying my mind, but I am not going to give in. This is occupying my mind, but I'm not going to let it conquer me. This is occupying my mind. I'm going to be stronger than it." Yes, something may be occupying your mind, but remember, you're more than a conqueror. You're stronger than you can ever begin to imagine. And do you know why I shot this video? This morning, I woke up this morning and I found myself worrying about things that, you know what, I shouldn't be worrying about. The things that have happened before, but I shouldn't be worrying about them. Because guess what? They've happened before and I've been able to go through them. So I'm here to challenge you to will yourself not to worry. We were given this faculty of the will, where we are able to will ourselves into anything we want to do. So how about you say to yourself, I am going to will myself not to worry about what it is I'm thinking about. Willing yourself not to worry means being stronger than your worries. Willing yourself not to worry means being stronger than those circumstances. Willing yourself about not to worry means having a mindset of a winner, having a mindset of a champion, having a mindset of a never die attitude, having a mindset of a never give up attitude. So I want you to remember to will yourself not to worry. Tactic number 4. Once you find yourself worrying too much, I want you to use these 3 words. Can't change it. Can't change it. Sometimes we worry about things that have happened or things that are about to happen, things we're anticipating. How about yourself? If it's something that's happened, say, you know what? I cannot change it. If it's happened, if it's happened. If I'm worrying about something in the future, I cannot change it. Why? Because I don't even know if it's actually going to happen. Can't change it. Something's already happened. Like they say, you can't cry over spilled milk. So I'm here to challenge you to use that mantra that I can't change it. I can't change it. I can't change it. It is what it is. I'm not saying you ignore it. No, I can't change it, but I can do something about it next time that it happens. Tactic number 5 on how to cure worry. You know my favorite mantra. I use it in almost all my practices. And this is, I want you to say to yourself, this too shall pass, it's not come to stay. This too shall pass, it's not come to stay. Think about it. How many times have you had something that's happened to you and you thought the whole world was crumbling down on you? But you know what? You look back 1, 2, 3, 4, sometimes even 10 years, and you realize it was a God-ordained opportunity. And you realize it was a God-ordained moment. Simply because you were able to overcome. It passed. You were strong in that moment. This too shall pass. It's not come to stay. So I want you to use that mantra by realizing that everything comes and it goes. Nothing stays forever. Guys, I'm super excited to be presenting to you these videos, and that's what I wanted to share with you. I know worry is not easy, but remember all those tactics. And if you like these videos, I want you to share these videos with a friend. And also, I forgot to say thank you to my YouTube subscribers for hitting 500 subscribers. My goal, help me, is to reach 1,000 subscribers before Christmas. That's my goal. 1,000 subscribers, I declare it. 1,000 subscribers, I decree it. 1,000 subscribers, I am putting it out there in the universe. If you like these videos, share, comment, subscribe, and remember, you worrying is not going to change anything. Remember, this too shall pass, it's not come to stay. Remember, will yourself not to worry. Remember, action cures worry. It's KamBeInspired. I love you, my fans. Have a fantastic weekend.